Hey guys, we're going to be exploring today. This is a huge area, but I don't think there's that much for me to tell you. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'll probably just see you guys at the boss. I guess this is worth noting. There's a kickable tree branch, in case you miss it. It's also worth noting you can drop into this little building to get the items inside. Alright guys, so I cleared the area. Don't miss the switch. It's a nice shortcut if you have to get back to the boss. There's one NPC, someone who's nearby. There's another one who you can drag here if you clear all the enemies on the way. But honestly, this is a really easy boss, so I'm just going to summon the one phantom for it. Just so that I have a little bit of... Honestly, it's just a meat shield. He's there to get a couple of targets from the ads. Because this fight's a little weird. Come on, Crichton. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah. Definitely not the fastest either. Probably a serial killer, you know. But who isn't these days? Come on, buddy. There is a good order for these. I'm blanking on it. Honestly, just focus on one, kill it, and then deal with the consequences. They're really weak, as you can see. Heal up after he dies, because stuff happens. Oh, come on now. They'll do bleeding. Where are these going to show up? Should be all right here, yep. Every time one dies, it summons a whole bunch of skeletons you to take on. Luckily, they are weak, and we are built around hitting multiple enemies at once. Just like that. Not much to worry about. Oh dear. Crichton's getting, hammered. Yeah, see, this one summons a lot. I usually like to get this one out of the way first. Oh, come down. Yeah, they just don't hit very hard. Okay, there. And then... The other ones will shoot fireballs, but they are incredibly weak. Crichton's gotten this one down pretty far. Okay, now that one's dead. Heal up. We're gonna get more. I think these are the armored ones, although it's easy to get confused. Where are you at? Oh, yep, armored ones. Killing as many before they start moving around is possible as good. Oh, he staggered me. Yeah, these ones can actually do some poison damage. Come on, buddy. Heal up again. Crichton, you still killing that other lord? Yeah, good job, buddy. Might actually take that one out. Oh! Stop running. Now this one summons the most horrible creature imaginable. Especially if you played the first game. Where are they gonna spawn? See if I can kill them. I'm gonna try and kill all of them except for one and see where they are. Up there's one. Up there's two. Wheel skeletons. Oh god, they're from my dreams. Yeah, they roll at you and do huge amounts of poison damage if they get into you. In the first game they were even worse. They just... the nightmares, they still torment me. After that, you just head on. I think I left a life shim back there. One of them dropped it. Not worth it. All the little ones drop is life shims. And of course that's worth a ton of souls, so good on me. So, this next area can be a bit painful, but I have a little trick for you that'll make it a little less painful. Only slightly, though. Come on. And there is a bonus for getting this far. Alright, so... piece of advice, if you have any, now is the time to equip Poison Moss. You've probably gotten a couple from drops and treasure if you've been paying attention. Here's a bonfire. Yeah, and so that's not the only poison in this valley. This is, in fact, I believe it's called the Harvest Valley, but it's the Poison Valley. That's all it is. It's all sticky. But we get this NPC, who I'm going to exhaust the dialogue on real quick. Seems the poison's still going up while we're talking to her. I believe that you have to beat this area for her to
I,
move on.
I've said...
But she sells 10 Titanite shards for now, and I believe that becomes unlimited Titanite shards when she moves. And a bonfire. We're gonna grab that. And we're gonna grab those. And spells. Sold. Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah, that's a little too much faith for us right now. And a hex that we don't want anything to do with. So bye!
I suppose it's about time I moved shop.
So we're going to go level up a bit. I also did some co-op off screen again. I got dragged into doing the Ruin Sentinels with someone and I ended up staying there and getting a few more levels. Mostly stamina and health again. Oh no, she moved already. I don't think she gets...
Speak up.
I don't think she gets any more Titanite shards until you beat that area. But 10 Titanite shards will be enough for us to finish upgrading everything that we have that uses regular Titanite.
Is that a shard?
At least +3.
Here to see luck.
Yep,
however.
I did get a shard. Thank you. There we go. Alright, and to level up, we're going to do something different now. We are going to go up to 15 in faith. And the reason we're going to do this is because off camera I went to the Miracle Merchant, who's in that little rotunda down there, and I got Caressing Prayer. There we go. That's basically 8 free heals for poison or other status effects, which we're definitely going to need. I'm going to level up some equipment. I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is great. Check this out. Our greatsword is now +8, which is incredibly beefy, especially with all that strength scaling we have. I got the Parm up to 6, I think I did that already. And the Elite Night Leggings are now +4. Once I get a few more souls, I'm going to take them up to +6 by buying more large shards from McDuff. Our Elite Knight Armor is already at +6. I haven't really worked on the Merchant Hat. Maybe I will do that, because it's going to be decent that way. Don't bother upgrading the Oris Gauntlets, because they use Twinkling Titanite, which it's just a pain in the butt to get. You never really get a Merchant for it. Important. Very important. I got some more rings from the Merchant, the talking cat over in the house there. I got the name engraved ring so I could do co-op with friends. I got the red eye ring so that basically I could taunt enemies so that they'd focus on me. And I got the silver cat ring, which is incredibly expensive, but we're going to need the fall damage reduction for a later area, so I figured while I had the souls that I'd invest in it. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out where to go next, because we've just cleared out the 3 areas that I consider the next tier of difficulty. Do I want to fight a giant spider? Do I want to fight a Medusa? Oh, the temptation. It's very open right now. Honestly, since we have a silver cat ring, we could even fight a horrible, disgusting blob. I know how much you guys like that. Although I usually save that area for last, just because it can be really frustrating. And the stronger you are there, the better. But I'll show you some simple tips to make it a little bit more manageable. You know, I'm going to call it a set for today. I'm going to look into the different areas, see what I can get from doing them. And I will get back to you guys soon. Bye.